Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I did get my wisdom teeth out on Friday and I'm filming this on Monday. So I need you to not comment on my puffy cheeks. If I have a stutter at any point or a lisp, just don't question it. But this video is very important, so it had to be done with or without my puffy cheeks. Last night was the Grammys, and I picked some of the best looks and threw in, a couple that I thought were just funny. um, so yeah, we're gonna do a very cozy, very casual review of the Grammys looks. So just we are starting off with one of the best. And probably my new favorite look by this artist, Sabrina Carpenter, wearing custom JW Anderson. Oh my god. I don't think I'll ever be able to shut up about this. I really thought she cut her hair at first too. I was like, "Oh my god, she's got a bob. She got a bob." Which I mean, she was killing it, so period, but obviously she doesn't have a bob. She just pinned it up. But the whole thing is just so old Hollywood, very the satin with the little frills, and oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. It fits her whole image. And um I can't. I love it so much. It's my new favorite Sabrina look for sure. Um Also, by the way, I wanted to add in that for the artists that had a separate performance look, in most cases except for one person in this video, I'm not gonna talk about their performance look. I'm just gonna do the red carpet looks just to keep it simple, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. Next up, we have another queen. We have Chapel Roan. Oh my god. And honestly, it makes me so excited that she's so excited about this look, because this is really one for the fashion girlies, and I'm so happy that she's one of us. She is wearing an archival spring 2003 Jean Paul Gaultier look, full head to toe, all she said the headpiece, everything was in perfect condition, wearing it right from that couture collection. And I love it on her. I just think it's so beautiful. I think everything she does with almost her drag makeup, I don't want to say drag, but that kind of is the vibe she goes for. She, has that white face, the big eyes. I love that, and I feel like this dress kind of perfectly works with that makeup, and especially the makeup she did for the Grammys. I think the makeup looked amazing. I think it looked amazing with her other outfits as well, which I know I said I'm not going to talk about a lot of the other looks, but I just need to throw in the fact that she was wearing that tall princess hat, because that made me laugh so hard. I fucking love Chapel Row, guys. You don't get it. She's literally her vinyl is hanging up on my wall right now as we speak. Next up, we have to talk about Doechii. I love Doechii. I don't know too many of her songs, you know, personality wise, and who she is. I love her, but I do really want to get into more of her music, because the songs that I do know, I love. So she is wearing Tom Brown. Now, I am going to show a couple of her looks because they're all Tom Brown. She had several Tom Brown moments. So on the red carpet, she has this long silhouette, very, pops out the hips. She's got the tie, everything. And I feel like all her performances lately have really been, kind of like a schoolgirl vibe. I don't know if that's the right term, but, it's very, kind of preppy, I guess, but in, a cool way. And so I immediately loved her red carpet look. I was like, oh, that eats, as someone, if someone that was, boring did that, I would be like, oh, that's not great. But it's Doechii, so I love it. And then when she accepted Best Rap Album, which she's only the third female artist to win that. Um, she has this big like hoop skirt kind of look from Tom Brown, and I think this is so cool too. Like, it's still within the same realm of dressing, just it's just like everything she's wearing just keeps elevating itself. Um, and I also love the way that she uses her hair as part of her expression, like in her performance on Late Night with Stephen Colbert. Like, it was her and two dancers and they had their hair braided together. Like, she always like changes up her hair in some sort of way to fit with the outfit. Like, that is part of her expression and I love that. And so she added a different part of her hairstyle to this second look. And then lastly, for the new artist nominees, they all got to perform. So for her performance, she first pulled up with this two-piece Tom Brown suit, like very like, I don't know how else to say it, like a school uniform look. Like, that's exactly what it looks like, but it looks so cool. But then she rips it off. She rips it off, and you know what? She's wearing a Tom Brown bikini. Are we kidding? Doechii, like, you owned the Grammys, Doechii. Next up, we have my queen. We have my queen, Taylor Swift. She is wearing Vivienne Westwood. I love it. I love it, plain and simple. Could she have done more? Sure, but I feel like, first of all, Taylor's always just supporting everyone. Like, every Grammys, I watch her just stand up, sing along to every song, clap for every winner. Like, she's just there to like have a good time and support everyone, and I love that. So like, I feel like she was just kind of wearing a little cocktail Vivienne Westwood dress, which is gorgeous, by the way. And we need to talk about the little jewelry on her thigh, the T. You could say Taylor, you could say Travis. I'm thinking Travis. I'm thinking High School Musical, where she's like, T as in Troy. Like, this is what I'm thinking of. And like, what if he's written mine on my upper thigh? She said it herself. So it has to be Travis, right? Okay, next. I'm not usually one for the Chanel girlies, I'm not gonna lie, but Gracie Abrams wearing this Chanel look, she like looks angelic. First of all, like, she's gorgeous. Like, not to hate on her ever, but I just usually think Chanel's boring, to be honest. And I actually really like this. I don't have too much to say about it because, again, like, it's so simple. Like, that is Chanel's thing, like, simple black and white. Like, that's usually a big thing with them. But I do love this veil that we have. I like that this off the shoulder sleeves kind of turn into like a little bit of a cape going down to the floor. Like, I love that. I think that's super interesting. I mean, and she just looks good. She looks good. So we can't be that mad. We are bringing it back to Sweat Tour because we're going to be talking about Troye Sivan and Charlie XCX. So Troye Sivan first is wearing a custom Prada look, made with this periwinkle kind of organza. I think it's really cool. I like, just whenever men at award shows don't just wear a plain black tux, I'm happy. Like, even if it's kind of dumb or like just like doesn't look the best, at least they took that risk and they're not just boring. And that's my problem with people at award shows, or not people, men. And I love Troye Sivan. You know, I love the like wraparound kind of neck scarf thing. I don't really know because it kind of goes under the jacket, so I don't really know exactly what it is, but I like that it's not a tie. I like that we're already changing that up. The only thing that kind of throws me off is the jacket, though. Like, I think he looks great, first of all. No hate to Troy ever. I saw Sweat Tour in October. Like, I was there, you know. But I honestly feel like I might like it more without the jacket. Now, for our second half of Sweat Tour. We have Charlie XCX wearing Jean Paul Gaultier, and I'm obsessed with this, honestly. Like, I love the way the tulle like almost looks like shredded. Um and like it just looks so cool. It almost looks like feathers. Like it's reminding me of like kind of like a black swan kind of look. I love the shoes too, honestly. Like I think they're so fun. Like they're just cool. Like I don't have much else to say like from a fashion perspective, but like the shoes are just cool and like I would wear those. I think they're awesome. And I think the corset fits so well, but I like that it's not just a corset in the way that we've been seeing corsets for so long. Like, I feel like, corsets have been so big over the past few years, but they were kind of getting old in the way that they've been, like, styled. And so I feel like this kind of brings in that sort of older, vintage kind of feel to it, like corset wise. I'm not speaking about the whole look. And I just love it. I love the cut of it. I love everything. I just think it fits her so well and I love it. Next, we have the one and only Lady Gaga. Now, I believe that her red carpet look is Vivienne Westwood, although when I was doing my research for this video, there was some other people saying that it wasn't Vivienne Westwood, so I'm kind of confused, but the majority of what I saw is that she's wearing Vivienne Westwood, so we're gonna go with that. Now she is wearing this, like, she kind of looks like a villain, but in the best way possible. Like, she has these high shoulders, she has everything, there's like lacing going up the whole bodice, and then this big black skirt, and she is wearing this necklace, this vintage necklace that hadn't been worn until she wore it yesterday from the 1930s, which okay. Okay, we know you're Lady Gaga, like we get it. Like you're the best, we know. I honestly just love that Lady Gaga is getting back to like her crazy outfits. Like I feel like for a while, I mean she's always Lady Gaga, but like when she was doing stuff with Tony Bennett, which we love that, but when she was doing stuff like that and when she was in A Star Is Born and everything, like she was wearing more like not simple but classy. I don't know the right term. Just like I guess more simple. Yeah, more simple kind of dresses, and she still looked gorgeous, but like we need Lady Gaga with the meat dress back. We need that sort of crazy kind of concepts of fashion from her back. And past few months, I think she's back. I think she's back. Okay, next up we have Billie Eilish wearing Prada. Now, is this my favorite look? No. Is this my favorite Billie look? No. Do I think she looks really cool and like almost like that the vision I'm getting from this look is like kind of like a poet, like with like the snapping and everything. Like that's what I'm visioning when I see this outfit. So I it's simple. Obviously, it's the Grammys. I do kind of want a little more excitement from the Grammys, but I do think she just looks cool. Like if there was just a different girl, like a normal girl wearing this outfit and I saw her, I would be intimidated. Like for the Grammys, I don't know. Like we could have done a little more. We definitely could have done a little more. But I do think she looks cool. Okay, guys, now I want to say that this is the last look because you'll see that the last look I threw in was kind of more of just a joke. Just because I needed to comment on it. But we have Kehlani wearing one of my favorite designers right now, Robert One. I love it. To be honest, I wasn't gonna comment on like Kehlani until because I didn't know she was there. First of all, I really didn't know she was there until I saw a clip of her and her daughter on the red carpet, and I was like, "Oh, like her outfit looks cool." And I did some more digging, and I was like, "That's why I love it so much. Like that's my favorite designer right now." I just did a project about him for one of my classes actually. Like I'm a fan, And I just think the construction of this garment absolutely immaculate. This whole like part at the hip where it flares out and then it's like a trench coat skirt. Like it's we still have those buttons, but it's obviously a skirt and oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. Lastly, just had to bring up really, really super quick Jaden Smith wearing a castle on his head. Jaden Smith at like award shows and everything he goes to, I feel like he's like the personality hire. Cause like sometimes he just does stuff like this and it's like so funny. I think this is hilarious. Like he looks like a Roblox character. I love that like in this picture specifically, he's like standing with his arms. Like it's like he looks like a kid that's like kind of got his head stuck in that and he's like angry. He's like, like I'm like he's throwing a little temper tantrum. I just think this was so funny and I had to throw it in. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope my cheeks and occasional lisp did not distract you from what I was trying to talk about. Let me know down below what your favorite Grammys look was. Obviously, I didn't do all of them. I didn't want to have such a long video, so I just kind of picked and choose which ones I wanted. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!